welcome to today's video, and today is going to be one of my favourite types of videos to film, and that is a life update. So number one, the first thing you've probably gone, oh my god, yes. I got my hair cut and this is how it looks, and I'm going to put it out my face in a minute because otherwise I'm going to keep touching it and playing with it. But yeah, this is it. So let me just do a quick chair spin. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! So I have a angled bob again, which I've had before, but it was only as I was growing out my pixie cut. And I am doing like a hair transformation video from how it was sort of this morning to today to when I go and get it coloured. Woo! I'm gonna be ginger. Yeah, ginger, coppery, orangey, whatever, I don't know, it depends how it turns out, but I'm excited. I'm touching it. This is the problem. I keep touching it, I keep staring at it and not speaking to you directly. Okay, that's just gonna have to do. So as per usual, I have my tea, which is too hot, and as per not usual on camera, I went to Greg's today and got a cake. So I've had quite a fat day today because I went to Nuneaton, I had McDonald's breakfast, double sausage and egg McMuffin without the egg, and then for lunch my mom was like, do you want to go to Subway? So I went to Subway and had a meatball marinara, only 6-inch though, beach bod, and then now I'm gonna have Greg's. So as long as I don't have a takeaway for dinner, I think I'll be good today. Oh yeah, this didn't travel very well. It's died a bit, but it's basically like a jam donut. I hope it's raspberry and not strawberry, with pink icing on the top. So without further ado, I'm tired, feel sick now. No! I've got sticky jeans now. I feel really sick. Okay. I just checked to see what my last life update was, and it was 2 months ago, which was the We Broke Up life update. You won't actually be able to watch that video at the moment because I have put it on private due to people in Chris's real life that he works with. They have discovered my YouTube channel, and the main way that people react when they discover me, as though I'm trying to hide that I'm on YouTube and I'm not proud of it, they tend to take the mick, which isn't very fair. And in videos where Chris has just been in them to support me, or has done it because it makes me happy, or it's videos where we've made together to look back on a memory we've had, like Blackpool, like our anniversary vlogs and everything, and unfortunately people have been taking the mick, and he spoke to me about it, and so every video that he's in I have put on private, which is a shame. I wanted to do a goodbye 2015, hello 2016 video that was going to be super positive, because I haven't had the best year last year. I mean, I lost another family member, as I did the year before, along with my pet dog. And I know it doesn't sound like very significant things that happen, but when they're just that close together, it just sort of gets on top of you. And there was a lot of fallouts with family members last year, and yeah, I wanted it all to be sorted in 2016, specifically in January, because basically, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, my nan and granddad both passed away. My granddad passed away last year, and so what was left was their beautiful 4-bedroomed house, and all of their possessions in it. The house sold in January, it all cleared and everything was good. He had received the money for the house, which is also my inheritance, and my sister's and my aunt's, and I don't have that money. The gist of it is, he gave me a figure of what my inheritance was, and it was fine, but I just wanted to check. Now, I work in accounts, as you know. I'm capable. I'm just of like being able to go through all the figures and just check that it's correct. He was then arguing that I'm welcome to come and check it, but I'd have to actually go and physically meet him. So I said, well, no offence, but I don't want to go to your house because I don't like his partner. She was a massive part of why me and my sister had, you know, not the best childhood, because he always put her first over us. So I don't want to go to his house where she is and they have their life together. And then he started being arsey about that. And then I said, do you know what, just scan everything over to me, I'll go through it. He then said didn't want to scan things, it'd take too long, which is absolute rubbish because it wouldn't. And then he got to the point where he was like, look, I'm just going to get an accountant to look at it, they can deal with it, and then, yeah. So not only had he promised me that he was going to let me check over everything and make sure it's fair, because I know you don't know my dad, but he's not someone you trust to deal with you fairly, especially where money's involved. Money will always be put before everything else. He has no feelings of compassion. Money is always put first, and so you have to treat him like that. You have to treat him a certain way. And I said, well, look, I work in an accountant's. That is my career. That's where I'm going. I'm not a fully qualified accountant, but I'm nearly there. Like, I'm not that far off. So why would you then go and pay for an accountant to go and look over all of this stuff, which will then be deducted from all of our inheritance, his as well, just to be spiteful? And there is really no need. A grown man should not be acting as childish as that. And this was in January, and apparently he was waiting on a gas bill to come from my nan and granddad's house before he could take everything to the accountants and get it sorted. I think he is just holding on to the money. It's a considerable amount of money that he would have in his bank account, earning interest, and of course there's no reason for him to be in a hurry to pay out to people he probably doesn't really like. But legally, that's my money, that's my sister's money, and it would make a significant difference in my life. See, I feel stressed now. I don't feel relaxed, and I like these videos to be relaxed. So let's talk about some happy things. Me and Chris are absolutely fine. We have booked a holiday this year in June to go to Tenerife. I know it's not like the most amazing place that you could go, but I've never been and I've always heard people talk about it. We were supposed to go last year in 2015 and we'd booked it and paid for it, and then Thomas Cook messaged us and were like, oh, just so you know, there's going to be building works carried out at that hotel while you're there. And we were just like, no, not paying this much money to come on holiday to listen to building works, and no, not having it. So we ended up switching and going to Fuerteventura instead. So yeah, this year we're going to Tenerife and I am super duper excited. I actually went to Primark a couple of days ago in hopes of getting some holiday clothes. So wrong. Like, I was like, yes, I'm gonna get all this stuff and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna film a haul. I literally got the smallest bag. You know, like the smallest bags they do, which I think is like this. Yeah, it didn't go well. There was like no holiday stuff. There was swimwear and like caftans, but all of the caftans and beach cover-ups were black. I don't want to go on holiday and wear black. Like, no, you just don't. This is the only time I get to wear colour. Don't ruin it. So yeah, I mean, that was frustrating because it was like an unsuccessful Primark trip. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still spent £50 on God knows what. I swear all I bought was tights, a black top, a long black top, like a shirt type jumper thing, a men's top because I didn't have any of the female ones that were like Jurassic Parks like type ones, some flip-flops for my holiday. I wanted some boots and they didn't have any flat ones. They only had tan and I don't like tan boots. And it was just a really unsuccessful day. On the same note as clothes, you may see my wardrobe is very, very empty. And the minute I have put loads of my clothes on eBay, my eBay link is always underneath my videos. It's like underneath all of my newer videos as of probably a few months ago. So if you have bidded or you are going to buy or you do buy in the future, thank you, because it helps me out. Like I literally went through my wardrobe the other day and I was like, I have all of these dresses and things and they're all from like either Primark or New Look or Topshop or River Island, places like that I've kept and I've worn probably once or twice, and they've just sat there, you know, some for a few years, some for like I don't know, 6 months. I bought, worn and then decided I actually really don't like it, and so I've done that. And yeah, I had quite a lot that I've put on eBay, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go through my summer stuff. So I've put together, like, I think I've chucked some clothes on there. Yeah, I did. In this big box, you can't really see, but it's quite deep. I've put a load of stuff that I need to put on eBay. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that, or follow me on eBay or whatever. In terms of college, it's going okay. I have an exam at the end of this month and I am totally not ready for it. I strangely feel really, really calm about it, and I don't know if that's like a good or bad thing. Like I just feel like I've had a really good March and I've got really, really good vibes about it, and I just don't know why. And I know, and when it comes up to being like a few days before my exam, I am going to start freaking out. I mean, level 4 in AAT is proving to be such a big challenge, an obstacle for me, that it's proving quite difficult to overcome. And it's not just so much the learning in itself, it's everything else that I've had going on since I started it. So I mean, obviously I had my nan dying, my dog, which I mean I was absolutely devastated about, my granddad dying, all of the stuff with my dad, trying to sort out my nan and granddad's house, and I mean I feel like I've just been against everything. So hopefully this year it's gonna go a bit better than it did last year, and yeah, I'm more hopeful about it, and hopefully this exam goes okay, because I don't think I could deal with like not passing another exam. Like it's just so disheartening, and yeah, so wish me luck. Also with driving, I started driving at the end of October in 2015, and I recently had to cancel my driving instructor because there was times when he would just make me feel really I don't even know how to explain it. Like if I would do something wrong, and don't forget I'm learning and obviously I'm gonna make mistakes and that, I just felt like there was little things that I didn't really like, such as I mean I'm not very good at preparing for like slowing down and getting in the right gear and messing around with the clutch and all of this stuff, and mirror checks and signal and everything before you like need to turn a corner. Like if you're on like a fast road and then you need to turn a corner, like I need to know in advance if I'm where I'm going. And I felt like he left it really late to tell me where he wanted me to go, because he'd be like, oh well, you know, we're going to turn left, but I feel like he'd leave it too late, so then I'm panicking to try and get down from like 4th or 3rd gear, and then it'd be my bad for being too fast for going around the corner or something. And he did that quite a lot, and I mean he was a nice, really nice person, but there was times like if I would do something wrong, for example judging when to come out of a roundabout, I don't feel very confident about it, and times when I would think like, yeah, I'll go for it, or he must clearly be able to see when I'm gonna go, because you can see my legs are gonna be moving, or I'm gonna just, you know, you'll know. And there was a time where there was a white van coming round a roundabout, and I thought I was gonna go. I mean, on second thoughts, obviously, I don't think it was a very good time to go. But as I said, I'm still learning. And he, instead of telling me before I was about to go see and I was ready to go that to wait, he let me go, slammed his foot on the brake. So I was thrown forward, humiliated, because there's people waiting next to me. And it was just really embarrassing. And then he made me pull up, and then I felt like I was being scolded like a child. And please don't forget that I am 21 years old. I'm an adult, and I just felt like he was treating me like a child. And instead of just saying like, oh no, that wasn't the right thing to do, what you should have done is this, he'd go on and on and on about why I shouldn't have done it and why it was bad. And there was times when I was in the car and I literally just wanted to burst into tears because I felt so uncomfortable. And I just feel like slowly over the 4 months I'd built up confidence, and it just knocked it right down. And that's where I am at the moment. I don't have much confidence with it. I got to the point, the last 2 lessons I actually cancelled, and he has like a 48-hour cancellation thing where if you cancel within 48 hours of the lesson, then you're gonna have to pay for it, which I knew about. And I cancelled the 2 because I would just have so much anxiety before my lesson about getting in the car, and I'd just be really scared about driving it and not want to mess up. And because I'm so focused on not wanting to mess up, I actually end up making mistakes, and then I get told off, and it was just a really bad cycle. So I managed to get money back from him because I'd paid for like a block of lessons, and now I'm looking at automatic driving lessons, just because I think it might be better suited for me. I don't think I am the best at like practical things. I'm okay with like academic stuff and obviously like techie stuff, but where I've got to sort of coordinate my hands, my feet, my eyes, my mind, and it's ridiculous. I don't like clutches and I don't get gears. Okay, so I kind of feel like this video has got a bit too long. You know what I'm like when I start talking and I'm nice and relaxed, I will just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and I can't help it, and my throat is starting to hurt so bad right now. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it there because I feel like this is going to be such a long video and I didn't want to speak that much, but when I start talking I just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And now my throat hurts, my tongue is aching from all of the talking and talking fast. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, and I will probably do a life update maybe in April after I've done my exam. Don't forget, links to my Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr and Twitter are down below, so if you want to come over and follow me, that would be awesome. Don't forget, links to my eBay are down below too. I'm gonna be listing stuff in the next few days, probably. If you're watching this at a later date, then just click on it and see what's available, because you never know. I have so much stuff to put on, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I think that's everything, so I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!